Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Megaquarium. We are nearly ready to be able to open up all of this big area back here to the public. We just need to be able to fill in this one tank here and these three tanks here. So that's what we're going to get straight into today. We've got one cold water tank left here that we need to fill with something at least so we can get it open. And then as we start researching more fish when we grow up into different levels, then we can add more to it. So let's see what we don't have yet. We don't have any of these lump suckers. Now, they don't like food competitors, they don't like anything else. They eat mussels. But that's okay. We can just make sure we don't add anything else that eats mussels in there. So yeah, I think that'll be good to add in there. Where are they? Those lump suckers. 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be okay. I just added the wrong things in. That was really silly. Let's try that again. Where are they? They are the lump suckers. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now these guys, they need a bit more rocks. So let's add in a couple of live rocks and a rocky overhang, and that will do for that. So that is fine for those. I'm happy just to leave them as they are there. We do want some mussels, and we'll place the mussels just there. We have another 4 things. Lots of things have grown up. Now when we actually open this up to the public, this is going to get a massive boost in our reputation. If we bring all of this all the way over to here, and then we can delete this down the back so that staff have access down the back as well. So we have access all around the outside of the entire building, and then the public are in the centre. So now we just need these 3, and then we are ready to open, to delete this wall and let everybody in. Oh, we need to put podiums in as well. But that'll be fun to have a look at just how much reputation we can try and squeeze out of all of those as well. Now these are tropical tanks, so we can afford to put a lot more stuff in here. You're going to be okay. Once you get up high with feeding, you're going to be okay. But until we get there, we can't actually allow you to feed anything, which is annoying. So in this second tank here, we will want to go for some regal tanks. These are okay. I mean, these are size 16 compared to predators. They eat krill. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That is 32 points worth of that. We need some plant life in here. Let's go for some egg rack at the back. Let's go for some of the eelgrass out the front, and that will be fine for them. And we're going to leave them a little bit bare, just so that we've got enough to be able to enough space to be able to put more stuff in when we put more things into this. I just want to get at least one thing into each of these so that we've got an idea of what to put in there. With this one, I suppose this could be for the a crustacean friendly one for the red leg hermit crabs here. So these do require rocks. Other than that, they're fine. They don't grow up. They are size 8 compared to predators. So I'll put 4 of those into there, and we will get some rocks. I quite like the idea of having a big rubble pit at the back, and then a pitted column there. And then we've got more space to add stuff in. I also quite like the idea of, in this one, having a pirate chest at the back. Maybe there. So we look at it there. It is bare in there, but we have the pirate chest, and I quite like the idea of the crabs and the pirates. Seems to go quite well in a lot of different games. And then we have one final tank here that we need to put stuff in. Olive, we were increasing your feeding for now and your cleaning as well, but cleaning's fairly high up actually. Fairly happy with that. Now with this one, is it a good idea to have this as a lionfish thing? We do actually have lionfish. We've only got one different type of lionfish at the moment, which is a little bit confusing as to why we've only got one when we're already ranked 9. But if we don't have those, what do we have? What do we have instead? We could have just like 3 of these and see if these are okay. These eat sand eels. 1, 2, 3, and I think that will be fine for that. Oh, that's only 2. And I think I do want 3 of these. Humpback snapper, 3 of them. They're fine in there, just like that. So let's get some sand eels in there. These guys. Oh, these guys are scavengers, aren't they? So we do actually need something in here that doesn't eat the crustaceans. Something like these oblique dotty backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can only have 1 of them in. These are so annoying. No. I don't want them in there. We don't have any of these Bartlett ones. These need a shoulder of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. They're all okay. And these need some krill. So we'll grab a krill dispenser, place that just there. These need krill as well actually, so we will put in another krill dispenser just there. And that's fine for that. Now these guys need just a little bit of stuff in there with these. So let's have a look. Let's put some... I don't really know what to do without putting a load of that in. I suppose we can put some sea lettuce in. We can put in... See, I would just put some kelp in there, but we've got too much kelp in the place. Maybe it's compared to the amount of tanks that you've got. So now that I've got a load more tanks, we can afford to have some more of the kelp in there. But we shall see. 3 more things have grown up, the crabs and the blonde skate. And so now we've got all of that in, we can finally let the public loose. Let's give them plenty of spaces to move in there. Let's go for your Gabri's talking wants to be increased again. Let's get all 4 of those out. People are starting to wander in. So it'll be interesting to see how much prestige all of this is going to give us. There's a lot of empty space in here. I'm going to have to add in a lot of benching and a lot of bins and stuff, and maybe some more toilets over here. Probably quite a few different things. But for now, we'll allow it to filter through. We'll see how much extra we get from this, and whether this alone will be enough to take us to rank 10. Just get the last couple of these done. Have a look at this. The lump suckers have grown up. All of these are okay. Your talking needs to go up. Over that side, everything seems to be fine. So let's get the podiums in. That is, we will need a few more mic headsets. So for now, we can place these over here. I just put a load of them in. And we want some podiums. And again, I'm going to press pause whilst I do this, so that they don't all just default all at the same time. So on here, I want these to go this way and like that. So let's start from this side. Hang on, what's this one? This is 12 o'clock every day. This one is 9 o'clock every day. This one is 12 o'clock every 2 days. So I have this one at 3 o'clock every day. And then this one will be common cuttlefish talk. This one will be at 9 o'clock every day, and this one will be a blonde skates talk for a load of research. This one will be at 12 o'clock every day and will be a lump sucker talk. And then this one will be at 3 o'clock every day and will be a pie crust crab talk. Well, these are probably the wrong way around actually, aren't they? Yeah, because the lump sucker's in there. So this one really wants to be the lump sucker, and this one really wants to be the pie crust crab. So there's those ones done. So now if we come over here, this one wants to be at 3 o'clock every day and can be slender seahorse. This one wants to be at 9 o'clock every day and can be the regal tangs. This one wants to be at 12 o'clock every day and can be the red leg hermit crab. No, the Bartlett Amphias. And then this one wants to be at 3 o'clock every day and can be the humpback snapper. Excellent, those are all those done. We can press talk, I can press play. And let's see how this works. I'm going to leave it for a few days now in game and see just how much prestige we get from this. Actually no, what I do need to do whilst this is running is put a load of benches in. Because we will need these benches all the way around the edge here. Let's zoom in a bit more. Padded benches we will want, say here. There and there. On this side, that one wants to move a little bit. So there's those ones. And then over on this side, much the same. We want to be there and there, there, there. Yep, that'll be okay. That probably wants to move one down a little bit further. There and there. So let's move a couple of these to where we know they need to be. This could probably do with being a little bit further down as well. Have a free gap between them. That's got a free gap. This is quite a large gap here, so we can increase that onto there. That's okay. Over this side, these want to move down slightly, so do these, and so do these. And then over this side we need this one to move to there. Free gap, free gap, free gap. And in all of those little one gap places we should add in a bin. So your feeding goes up. So the bins go in these little gaps here, and we'll even put one there. And this is to make sure that our staff don't have to do too much work, and the negative moodlets that you get from having an untidy place is actually really big. Now this is actually slightly wrong. It's probably actually, I don't know, that'll do for now. That'll be fine. Got lots of messages. Ooh, autopsy reports. No! Regal Tang hunger. Hunger, 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 hunger. Okay, right, we have a problem with our staff. We're going to have to do zoning, I think. So how are we going to do this? Zones are actually really quite annoying. What I might do then, because to do the zoning, let's say Verity. Verity is a very good feeder. So let's create a new zone. We're going to have the zone as all of these. I don't know exactly what is involved in the zones, whether this will do or whether it has to be a much bigger area, whether she will just patrol around here, which means like that's all that she has access to. But yeah, there is her zone 1. I don't know, can we actually rename this zone? Doesn't look like we can. So yeah, it gets confusing when you have lots of different areas, because now we're going to need another very good feeder. So let's have a look at, let's say Claire here. So now we want to create a new zone, and this we want to bring out again all the way to here. Let's bring it up to there. Let's bring it all the way over to here and to there. Now I'm hoping that that will solve it, but you never know. I suppose as well we could add some more concessions in here, but we're going to wait for a little bit to see what we can get. We need to get rank 10 before we can do anything else really, so that's why I'm trying to really push for it now. But because we have really opened up the amount of space in here, we've also increased the capacity, the amount of customers we can have in at any one time. So we should end up now having a lot more people, which is a lot more profit and hopefully a lot more prestige coming in as well. A lot more people buying stuff, thinking our toilets are amazing, thinking our prices are amazing, thinking our fish are amazing. I haven't got a single anchor in any of these tanks. That needs to be changed. This tank here needs to have an anchor in it. Let's go for an anchor. There. I like the anchors. Day 261. Lump suckers have grown. Now hopefully some of the shoulders haven't died off, so we need to, they'll start dying off from loneliness. Let's have a look. Where's my... Nope, they're okay. That's good. We did lose a few things there, but hopefully having a dedicated healer will be good. Just realised we're not helping ourselves at all by not having a staff door in there or down here. Because that is going to make people come round the back, see all of the equipment and throw our prestige down the pan. So I'm just making sure that there's no members of the public behind here, and there isn't, so that's good. So we do have now people actually giving talks to people that aren't there. So that is a problem. We need a lot more people in here before this works fully. But we've essentially just future-proofed ourselves, trying to make as much as we can in terms of prestige. And this should do us now, this amount of space, all the way up to rank 12, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed anyway, because we've got all of the back area to go as well. You lump sucker has grown, that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to leave this up for a bit now, and you can join me back if anything special happens. So we now are less than 100 away from levelling up to rank 10. Let's see if we do get it. If we do get this, then it'll be so much better for us, because now we can actually get a lot more new stuff. Excellent. So now we have access to big bellied seahorses, so we can actually add something into there. We have some more concessions, t-shirts and food and drink. We also have a new type of shark. We only have one new type of thing to add into the tank. I think it's rank 11 you need for the next up, which is a shame, but we do have some new stuff we can put in. Massage chairs, we can try and keep people happy, try and keep them here as much as we can. I think along the back we'll have some tanks with some of the coral in it as well. So let's go. First of all, I think we're going to go for some massage chairs. I want to have a look at these. I haven't managed to have a look at them yet in any of the playthroughs we've had. So we're going to have a look at those. Let's have a look at, say, I mean, this is Wimp, so we can't add it in with those bullies we added in. I suppose this is one you only need one of. Now let's get the seahorse, because these will go into the seahorse tank. And they require just supplement. Oh, and live mysis shrimp. So, no, these are cold water. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so we've got some cold water seahorses. Yeah, let's go with seahorses first. We do have two things, hopefully these aren't autopsy reports. Leaf scorpionfish for sale. We've got 3 of these, so we'll see if we can add these in with the other lionfish. I think I'll have to no, these actually don't grow up. I think one of the lionfish we have will actually eat these. Big-bellied seahorse are my favourite. Okay, yeah, so all we need is to add in the seahorses once they are researched into a tank, and then we get plus 300 base prestige after that. Excellent, yes, we'll definitely go for that. Leaf scorpionfish, let's buy them, and then we can see if, probably shouldn't have done that. Let's go for your empathy, feeding and gift shop, charisma. Yeah, we were extending your talking capabilities. So where can they go in any of these? Let's have a look at what these are. Grow up to size 6. I think they're classed as fish. Oh, they can't be added in with anything else. Right, okay, so we're going to have to move. And these are size, what size are these? These are size 18. These ones can't be added in with those. This is already size 96, so we have, how much do we have in here? It's 96, 106, so we have 16 points left in that tank, which isn't going to be enough. In this one, these will eat up to size 10, so they could go into here actually. Yeah, your fixing's probably best to do there. And your fixing as well, because then we can actually get you onto a secondary skill. So the blonde skates will be okay with them. The cuttlefish will be fine with them. And what else do we have in there? That's it, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got 78, and let's just get rid of all of this. 18, yeah, they'll be fine to go in here. So once these have been researched, they will go into this tank, now that they've grown up, and we will put some seahorses into this one. We need some eelgrass in there as well. Romeo, let's just get your cleaning up, and then we can work on your secondary skills there. So we're actually nearly there with this. So, yeah, Lorenzo talking, excellent. Now we have 2 full-time talkers, Lorenzo and Emma. Now this is Lorenzo here, he's giving a talk to hardly anybody, but it's still giving off a lot of prestige, which is good. Humpback snapper has grown, that's good. That was to replace the one that ended up dying down here. due to hunger. I have actually added a second person onto this zone as well. Looking at it, wasn't quite enough just to have one person. There's the big-bellied seahorse. Let's go for the fried egg jelly, because then we can get a chrysal tank in here on a second pump. Yeah, so in this one we want to move after we increase your fixing and your feeding. Yeah, we want to move these two into this tank here. They should be absolutely fine in there. Now in this tank here, now we've got nothing in it, I will press pause to stop giving moodlets. We want 4 eelgrass in here, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we want 4 of these seahorses we'll probably add in. Well, we will add in 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's that one done. Now we have plus 300 base prestige. We need how much to get to rank 4? 4,400. This will need live mysis shrimp. So let's grab them. That is in this one here. Live mysis shrimp. To go like that. Let's grab 2 of them. Just so that 2 people can feed at once. As the first ones we've had in of those. Let's just have a big view over of everything there. We've nearly got massage chairs as well. We'll add these in, say like 5 on this side, 5 on that side, something like that. Humpback snapper have grown again. That's good. So these are going to need even more feeding from now on. Hopefully we'll have enough staff to deal with them. Next we will grab the self-serve froyo, I think. We can put those in nice and simply there and there. I might want to add in some stuff around here as well. But these massage chairs, we actually haven't had a look at these. Flick, your cleaning is now full. We can now work on your feeding, which is good. So it is in amenities. We scroll down, try and find, we'll scroll up, where are they? Massage chairs there. Right, let's put in, say 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then on this side it is from there. And it is on, yes, this row. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So hopefully these will give a lot of prestige. Let's just see what it's done for you. So click on you. Really like that massage chair, yeah. So we just sit down and they're happy. I think this gets rid of some of the tiredness. So we can carry on for much longer. So I may want to add these in somewhere down there as well. I don't like going over too far over this side though, because of the frame rate issues. It seems to be a lot easier over here. It does seem to be a lot more framey now than it was at the start. But as I have said, they're trying to resolve those. We've nearly got the fried eggs here. So what are we going to go for next? I think the copper band butterfly, because we can put that in fairly easily somewhere. We only need 1 of them. It's like the coral beauty and that kind of stuff. You only need 1 of them. What are we doing? Let's just wait for the next surge and see how far we are when it comes to this, because we just had plus 300 base. So we should be up probably to around 3,700, I would say, when we get the next surge. So it should be the following day after this day. So we just wait for this day to come to an end, and then we'll see where we are. Gabri, your talking is nearly full. So you will be our 3rd full-time talker for all of these different podiums. I really wish there was more time slots so you could have. It's ridiculous only having like 3 different time slots each day. So Emma, you are actually now working on your secondary skills. I don't really want your secondary skills up, because we only really want you to do feeding. It's not feeding, we only really want you to do talking, because you should be talking all the time. And I would prefer you to be talking than, say, feeding or cleaning. I think cleaning is a waste of your time completely. We've nearly got the froyos, and yeah, this is now starting to come back up. So we're starting the surge. We'll see where it gets to. And here is the self-serve froyo. We'll go for the t-shirt stands next. So let's put in the self-serve froyo. That will go there and there. And we will decrease the profit down on this down to 5. And that will increase it again. So here we go, here's the surge. 3,300. Going up to 3,350. 3,400. Now of course this needs to get to 4,400, so we've still got a fair way to go. We may need to add in some of the other tanks around here, but we can actually add in a load more fish and stuff like that into the tanks. These will need the Belfast tanks. We may add in say 2 or 3 Belfast tanks down the back here, and that will be fine for them. Let's however go for the blue whiting because they're fairly easy to add in places. Now we're up to about on the surge about 3,000 or 3,500. We will get a secondary surge as well when that happens, so it should push us up to about 3,700. But yeah, that'll be okay for now. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today, so thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.